put your little hand in mine. There ain't no hill or mountain we can't climb. Babe.
Guys, so glad you could make it. In Friday, a solo adventure, you played the eponymous Friday, aiding witless castaway Robinson Crusoe as he pits his wares against the wild. By confronting the dangers of the island, Crusoe grows in skill until finally, hopefully, he will become accomplished enough to repel the imminent pirate assault at the end of the game, if you make it that far. When he arrives on the island, Crusoe's skill set is represented by this deck of 18 survival cards. Crusoe starts the game as a bumbling representative of so-called advanced civilization, oblivious to the dangerous realities of the world around him and woefully ill-equipped for dealing with those realities. Luckily for him, he starts the game in rude good health, represented by these life tokens. The dangers of the island are represented by this hazard deck, which contains cards ranging from exploring the island, to further exploring the island, to exploring the island some more. And again. Oh dear, that's problematic. I mean, why would you? Really? Oh, thank goodness for that. A cute little chicken. When facing a hazard, Crusoe draws 2 cards from the hazard deck, chooses 1 to discard and 1 to confront. The number on the left of the card shows how many survival cards Crusoe can draw from his deck in order to defeat the hazard, while the numbers on the right correspond to the current round and show the fight score that Crusoe must match in order to win the contest. For example, it's the first round of the game, green difficulty. The hazard is exploring the island. We get to draw 2 cards. First card we draw, eating, plus 2 life, so we get to take 2 life tokens. But it's got a fight score of 0, which isn't enough to defeat exploring the island. We get to draw 1 more free card. Focus, fight value 1. We have defeated the hazard. If you defeat a hazard, you get to add the card to your Crusoe deck, thus improving Crusoe's skill set and improving your chances for the future. Lose, and you pay the cost in life tokens equal to the amount that you lost by, in this case, 2. However, you can spend the life tokens that you lose to permanently remove cards that you played from the game, meaning I can get rid of these 2, which each cost 1 life token each. This is how you refine your deck. Well guys, that seems easy enough. Let's play. Oh, what's this? I can just... Alright, it's definitely going to get better from here. Alright guys, so it's not so bad. I only lost by 6. So all we have to do is pay these life tokens and... okay. Don't have enough life tokens. So... game over. That was fun, right? Play again. The keen-eyed amongst you may have gleaned that I have a few qualms with the game. My main gripe? Agency. All too often, it can feel as though the cards are just stacked against you, as though you're simply playing out a predetermined series of events. At its worst, there are times where the choice you're presented with is no choice at all. If I draw 2 level 5 hazard cards, and then draw my worst possible survival card off the bat, I'm immediately consigned to a terrible position where I've had no opportunity to influence the outcome. Likewise, if I draw 2 level 0 cards and then draw my best survival card, that also feels dreadful. As a result, when you do draw the exact value survival card that you need, you feel like an unassuming beneficiary of fortune rather than a masterful tactician.
But surely this is all the result of a deck you built yourself, you wee ninny.
Well, yes, but even a well-crafted deck and advantageous game state can become a total shipwreck at just a flip of a card. Similarly, your attempts to cobble together a seaworthy deck can be scuppered by an unfortunate card draw, to the extent that often the game ends up building the deck for you, rather than the other way around. And yet, despite my reservations, the more I play it, the more I appreciate the nuances in the design. The range and combos of card special abilities that can refine and speed up your deck cycling, or bloat your deck and slow it down. If you cycle your deck too quickly, you accumulate more aging cards, super crappy survival cards that are harder to get rid of, and massively hamper Crusoe's ability to perform. Friday's a clever game, and meticulously designed, with plenty to consider in terms of how to approach the game and how to craft your deck, which might feel more meaningful if you had more control. And alone in the wilderness, there's lots of time to think, and so I asked myself, am I the problem? Am I taking it too seriously? Am I a control freak? I mean, look at the whimsical card art. Just loosen up, let's have some fun. Maybe it's me. Maybe I lack the sense of adventurous abandon needed to enjoy this game. Or maybe Friday just isn't much fun. Stripped down, this is ultimately a game of probabilities and number crunching, meaning the tone of the gameplay and the aesthetics are slightly incongruous. The game does have a significant push your luck element, where you can sacrifice life tokens to keep drawing more cards. It should be fun, but because it's so convoluted as a game, it lacks the purity and immediacy of simpler push your luck games like Diamant or Blackjack. And ultimately, because you have no one to push your luck against, there's no one to egg you on towards calamity, no one to rejoice in your success or your failure. I don't think I could ever love this game. And yet, despite my frustrations with Friday, I still found myself sucked in by the whirling eddy of its puzzle. Maybe we could be happy together. Oh man, I think I've just been marooned here for too long. I'm losing touch. What day is it again?
Then put your little hand in mine.